Straight to the moon, Alice. Straight to the moon.
Bam. Yep. One of these days.
Yeah, straight to the moon.
One of these days.
Pow. Zip. Zammy. Booyah.
Did you like Honeymooners?
Yeah, because he always talked about punching his wife to the moon.
That's funny.
That was hilarious. That's what you laughed at back in the day. Mm-hmm. And I emphasized back in the day, but still.
That's your emphasizing right there?
Back in the day when you beat the fuck out these bitches who will yap off to you. Yeah, sorry. Someone just did a bit about like the comparison. You know what it was? It was Bill Burr. Bill Burr's new special on Netflix. I thought it was one of the best specials I ever seen. And people were hating on it.
People were hating on it?
People were hating on it, especially critics.
Well, there's always haters.
Critics were
everywhere.
hating on it.
It was awesome. I like him a lot.
But he was talking about how Sean Connery would like talk about just backhanding a bitch, you know, and he's like, "That's what you did."
That's what, because that was the time.
It's not like he was just putting it in a scenario where you're like,
that does make sense.
Yeah, it's like, well, the chick he was talking about banging all the Nazis so she could get out of it. He's like, she was
Chanel.
sucking Nazi dick.
Coco Chanel.
yeah, Coco Chanel. Now she's worth billions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but nobody says anything about her.
Right.
And take her stuff away from her.
She was sucking Nazi dick. Bill Burr is hilarious.
Yes.
Check that out. I was always thinking this. Because, I mean, comics think the same. You know, we just, whatever. And Bill Burr's emphasis on that is like, kind of like, I always thought, all right, in England, if you go out and you say, hey, I'm going to go smoke a fag, mate, you know, and a fag in England is a cigarette, you know.
Correct.
But if you said that in the U.S. of A., hey, I'm going to go smoke a fag, mate, they go, hey, he's going to go shoot up a gay club. You know what I'm saying?
I know, they'll just say, you can't say that word.
Well, I'm just saying, fag in England is very appropriate.
For sure. That's usually, that's how it goes sometimes.
I didn't know that until like 2008.
Really?
But it's so different the way we use it. I mean, no one really says that word anymore, I don't think.
What about that other one that you always bring up is Bangkok?
Bangkok. No, cock. Cock is a
cock.
pussy. Yeah.
In?
No, cock is a Patrice said this years ago before he died. It's like cock is a pussy. That's why like
right, but it's in a particular country that it's mentioned.
No. Real pimps like cock. Like you could look it up in the book Pimp by Iceberg Slim.
I should get that and open it up and reference it.
Cock is a pussy in pimp terms.
Gotcha. I swear to God.
That's why when Luda goes, I bang cock and bang cock.
Okay, that's where I got Bangkok from. Okay.
I bang cock. Yeah, it's like, it's not a homosexual term.
No, saying it was a homosexual term. You're saying it's homosexual
but no,
because
you're
Ludacris saying it.
No, you're saying cock. And
You're saying cock as well.
Right, but cock is a pussy, so...
I get that.
Go eat some cock.
But just because the word cock doesn't make it gay, I didn't say anything about gay.
A lot of people don't know this because a lot of people aren't hip to that world.
But the gayness comes from Ludacris saying it in
No.
his song. That's where someone would say that, oh, he's gay.
Well, yeah.
Because he's saying that in his song. Duh. I know that.
I'm just trying to adapt to your whiteness.
No, you're not. You're just adapting to his stupidness right now.
Whatever, yo.
Doesn't make sense.
I just explained it for the peoples.
You did not. I
And
had to re-explain it so they could understand you.
Somebody email in and say who's right and wrong, because I know I'm right.
You're not. But anyway.
Bangkok and Bangkok.
Don't ask for any facts.
I hit the same spot.
Bangkok.
No, I don't want no in your cock.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Oh, it's just the times. The times.
People are very sensitive.
I'm trying to get rid of this dad bod time. It's about time.
Dad bod.
Dad bod
Yes,
summer.
That's why you're showing your arms off.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it right now. I'm trying to get it because they don't have like SPF for black people. You know, they don't just have like
Why should it be specifically for black people?
It should be because it should be. All right, you want to get dark or don't you?
No.
Don't put anything on if you don't want to get dark. You know what I'm saying?
That's not what it's for. See, now a white girl's got to explain to you the whole sunscreen concept. SPF is protecting you from the ultraviolet rays, regardless if you're white or black.
I know that.
It has nothing to do with the melanin in your skin.
Right.
Right. So what's your point?
How come I peel?
Because you get sunburn for being out in the sun without any sunscreen on.
But I do have sunscreen and I still peel. All right, so how come it's not like a cocoa butter?
There is cocoa butter sunscreen.
I'm just saying to protect you from the sun, though.
Because it doesn't have SPF in it. It's a chemical that's put into the product to protect
That's
you
what
from
I'm
the
saying. Why not have some SPF and cocoa butter for black people?
Why does it have to be specifically for black people just because it's
we
cocoa
need our
butter?
own products.
You do have your own products, and you're being ridiculous that you
So
have.
how come fucking Lusters can't develop a goddamn SPF for your black ass?
You're not making any sense.
Some black people, they go, I don't want to get that dark, so they stay in the shade.
That's
during
what,
the
and
summer.
white people should do the same thing. White people don't put
Especially
on sunscreen.
white people should do that shit, because y'all motherfuckers gonna fry up and just get cancer
Right.
at 20.
Sunscreen is not to help you get a suntan.
I know that, but I'm saying if black people are in the sun, shit, we should be protected just as much as y'all from getting cancer. I know the melanin in our skin.
No, the SPF helps your skin.
Man, shit, but you still get black as fuck.
But no,
All right,
who does? You do because of the melanin. It has nothing to do with
say
the
like
SPF.
Jasmine Guy wants to keep her role as fucking so and so on Different World. She's got to be that light skinned girl. She can't come back to the shit.
She can't go in the sun.
Right. That's
but
what I'm
SPF
saying.
is not to do that.
Fuck
SPF.
You're not,
okay.
I'm just talking about some product to block goddamn sun rays for black folk.
Which is SPF sunscreen.
Halle Berry can't.
It's still SPF sunscreen.
All right, maybe I'm a little racist against my own.
No, you're just a little ignorant about the sunscreen.
Man, fuck you
and
fuck the Kardashians.
Okie
Yeah. So Tristan Thompson and Chloe expect a new baby,
another baby
any minute.
How nice.
Wow.
Nice to have relationships like that. Co-parenting. Yay.
Via surrogate, right? Mm-hmm. And we were talking about this, and I was telling y'all, Chloe had a lot of work done. If she didn't have that work done, she would have been a little pumpkin. She would have been just an ugly duckling, of the
Kardashians. Your
Kardashians.
thought process on this at all.
I'm just saying, she would have been an ugly duckling of the Kardashians. But she got work done. She got, face done.
But she also grew too, and you also say that people.
That's fine. She's still getting work done.
Okay.
She's still having work done to her fucking face and body.
Very well taken. I understand.
And when you go on like social media and go, my baby's going to be so pretty because it's our second baby and it's going to be a boy. It's going to look like his dad and me. And it's going to be the most beautiful baby. It's not going to look like you with all that work done. It's going to look like that ugly motherfucker that you would have been.
Her mother thought she was beautiful. Thinks she's beautiful. Other people think she's beautiful.
And then her mother goes, go get some work done,
because,
you fuck.
No, you're being so
this
ignorant
is not
right now.
idiot. She's not going to have an ugly little daughter in the corner.
God.
She was like, go take a couple million, go get some work done.
Jesus, I can't
for
believe
real.
You are saying
this is real.
I've
been in Hollywood. I've seen Hollywood. I know how they work.
Whatever. That has nothing to do.
It has everything to do with it.
You're being.
She was
absolutely
fucking
ridiculous.
They were like, yo. Kim was like, yo.
She is the least.
Yo, sis.
If you're saying that she's the least attractive of the Kardashians. Okay, fine. Wait, no, let me talk. She had plastic surgery done, whatever, plastic or not, plumping, stretching, whatever the case may be, with injections.
Okay.
So she looks different than if she didn't have it done. Okay. Her before she had it done, there were still people that thought she was beautiful.
And I was one of them. I was like, I take that ugly, juicy.
But now you're
ugly.
contradicting yourself.
No,
because
but I'm talking about social media, and this is what they're saying. Like, you know, she was. Everyone
is
was
saying
like,
what?
Chloe was the ugliest fucking chick.
That's been stated. It has nothing to do with her baby. I'm not going to say I'm going to have the ugliest baby because look at my husband and me and we're ugly. She thinks she has a proud body image regardless.
I don't give a flying shit on what the fuck. I'm just telling you what's out in these streets. Shit, that's my whole point. That's the whole point of this podcast, is to tell y'all what's in the streets. Don't judge me for my opinion. You can if you want, but damn, don't get mad at me just because I got an opinion. I'm just saying. When you go, goddamn, it's a pretty. You gotta think back before you had surgery and go, maybe I should delete that last Instagram quote. Fuck. Anyway,
it's ridiculous.
I'm happy for her. They're having a baby.
It's cool. And I get
Chicago Bulls.
People do, you know,
bring
women
that ugly baby bring that ugly baby to the United Center. We might win the game.
It's important too for some women to just have like one baby daddy too. So she probably wanted another baby, and she already has one by him, and she doesn't want to have all these. So probably why that's surrogate, because they're not in a relationship.
Yeah. She could have had a lazy ass James Harden baby. No defense.
So it's a agreement that the two of them have, whatever, because he's got another kid, right?
Yeah.
Like after their kid,
he was having.
They were in a relationship. They were in a. Were they married?
No,
they're never.
He had a kid with Chloe, and then he had a kid with this other chick who's actually fly, and 2 months later. They agreed on having another kid, which is mind-boggling to me.
Just 2 months? It's been longer than that.
2 months after he had this baby with this other chick,
right?
They agreed to have another baby. This was in like January.
Oh, I see.
So now their baby's being born. So he was doing all this dirt. I mean, God bless him. Shit.
Hey, it's whatever. That's their shit.
I wish I could get away with some shit.
I bet you do.
Shit.
Can't get away with nothing.
Can't get away with nothing nowadays. Shit, Bill Cosby. On the microphone, Wu-Tang Clan. Hey. So Bill Cosby was actually happy about this fucking lawsuit. He got sued with. He was dancing around. Yeah, only $4 million. $4 million, and he was like, he was quoted saying, "I don't give a fuck. $4 million."
About what? What happened?
It was one of those sexual assaults that he did, but it was out of court, like kind of like just
settlement.
Settlement. There you go.
And he has to pay $4 million.
$4 million.
And he's doing the happy dance.
And he was like, "I don't give. That's nothing but the Jello pudding cup to me."
How much is he worth? By the way?
$500 million.
Okay.
$4 million is like giving $1 to somebody. Mm-hmm. God damn, man! To not give a shit. I don't give a shit. Maybe I took the
So that doesn't have anything to do with admission when you're paying someone off.
Man, if they take the money, you're in the clear.
I know that, but aren't they kind of admitting that they did it?
Of course.
So I figured.
Gave a little to the pudding cup.
Yeah, that's kind of.
$4 million. Man, money just, I don't know, man. It's a lot of money just going out there. It's like, what the fuck is going on? All this money just circulating. How come I can't touch it? You know, it's like like Travis Scott, right?
Okay.
He bought a $5.5 million Bugatti, a car. You know, that's a car, a Bugatti.
Yes.
And everyone's tripping because he's not paying off these families of that Astro World massacre that happened.
Yeah, but he has money to buy himself a Bugatti.
A $5.5 million Bugatti.
But I thought he did do that.
Man, no, they He tried, but they're not accepting the money because they're like, no, they're not gonna get off like Bill Cosby.
That wasn't his fault.
It wasn't. I'm on Travis's side, but you know the media and they always make whoever looked like the bad guy, even though the cops were there taking selfies while these people are dying. They didn't even know what was going on. So how you gonna say Travis Scott knows?
Knew what was happening. Yeah.
But a goddamn $5.5 million car? God damn, it's not even a classic.
Yeah.
I mean, just it's a house.
Did you hear
That's
about-
like 5 houses.
Did you hear how Cardi B's got like all these expensive cars? She doesn't even know how to drive.
Yeah.
And they're like, why do you have the car? It's like, so I can take pictures.
That's wild.
And she's like, I can't front and take pictures in a car that I don't own. I have to own my shit. I'm like, okay, Cardi.
Fuckers
you
got
go.
money, man.
Must be nice.
It's like Stephen Curry's dad, Dell Curry, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was a story. This was like a couple of weeks ago. It's kind of old, but you know how Dell Curry and his wife, she's so fine.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like Sophia or some shit.
The mother of.
The mom of Stephen Curry. It's not Sophia. Maybe it is. I don't know. Hopefully it is. I don't want anyone correcting me.
Okay.
But she was like, goddamn Sophia. So Jada Pinkett had her on her little Red Table Talk podcast, right?
Recently?
It was like 6 months ago.
Oh, okay.
So she's like, yeah, tell me about your home life. And, you know, say Sophia. She's like, yeah, no, you know, she's like, and Jada's just like, get a divorce, girl. Get out of that marriage. You know, she's just like, just leave him.
See why I don't like her?
You know? But, so they end up getting a divorce. They show up at the fucking championship game for Stephen Curry. Del Curry's wife is with his best friend from college. He's with his ex-wife.
Really?
The friend's ex-wife.
Mm-hmm.
So
The one that she's with.
Yeah. So it's like, God damn, there's some raunchy shit going on in this goddamn NBA parenting.
Raunchy? What does that have to do with parenting?
I don't know.
You just bring it
I'm just
into
saying,
you're
there's
just
a lot
bringing
of,
it into a big
it's
thing.
just a lot of wife swapping going on. NBA's and the NBA parents.
Oh, really?
You know, because they don't fly out to every city to go, you know, watch their kid.
But it was a championship.
Right. But I'm saying, if you're, you know.
You're just trying to make it into a scandalous story than it actually
I'm really
is.
not. I'm not. Watch Stephen A. Smith. He said the same thing.
Yeah, sure.
With a forehead. With a firehead. But no, I'm telling you, there's some freaky shit going on. It's fine.
You just want to have to be freaky.
No, they don't, you know, fly around and bang chicks in other towns like they used to, like Del Curry used to. So it's like,
how you know he doesn't do that anymore?
Oh, he's got this
because
white
it's
lady.
not on social media?
No, because he's got this white lady.
Oh, white lady keeps him in check. That's how it works. The white ladies do that for you. Yeah, okay.
No, man. Be on the street like Delonte West.
Mm-hmm.
He's back in the streets, homeless.
Yeah.
You know who he is?
Who's that?
He's the one
basketball
who was
player
banging LeBron's mama.
Yeah, and then you think there's like a conspiracy there, and
Of
LeBron made that
course.
happen.
Of course.
Okay.
He had like...
So is this like the third time now he's out on the street?
Yeah, because Mark Cuban from the Dallas Mavericks, who Delonte West was
right.
That was his last team.
Right.
He was a part of. Saw him on the street at a
Okay.
gas station and took him to rehab. He got better. He was like looking healthy. Donations, like he was at the organizations, all that shit, you know, whatever. And then like 2 months later, he's back on the street, like with a sign like, God damn, I fucked up again, y'all. Help me out. Like, damn.
How are people supposed to help him out? He doesn't want to help himself. Isn't that part of the thing?
It's all the LeBron James conspiracy, man. That motherfucker said, kick him out of rehab.
Don't you mess with my
I'll
mama.
donate $2 million.
It's crazy. I hope not. It's pretty
That
trifling.
nigga fuck my mama sideways.
Why does he care about his mom, like his mother's sex life?
This is embarrassing to him.
Why?
At the time, I think it was like, what, 2009
Grow up.
or some shit?
You stay out of the people's business, even if it is your mama. If she was happy, what's it got to do with you? Right?
True that. Which brings up my other topic. Michael Blackson. This dude's got I forget his wife's name, but she's fine as hell. She's like
Who's
some
he
kind
again?
of.
Michael Blackson.
I can't get jiggy with this shit.
Oh, right. Friday.
Next Friday, yeah. You look like the playheads who sold me the shit. I can't get jiggy with this.
Motherfucker.
Dang, he ain't say all that.
Yes, he does. He says it all the time. I just can't say the other word.
No, I'm joking with you, baby. I'm just trying to get you.
I'm just mad that I took the spotlight. For
Try again,
half a
motherfucker.
second.
Try again, motherfucker.
Anyway, what about him? What's the story?
It's John Blaze. I get jiggy with it. No, so his wife is like half Asian, some shit. She's fine, but so she gives this motherfucker a hall pass for life, and this is her explanation. She's like, when he goes out and does his little thing, and comes back to her, she feels like $1,000,000 because it's almost like they never skipped a beat. It's almost like it intensifies the relationship. Vice versa with her too, so they just have an open
It's
marriage.
called an open marriage, yeah.
But she broke it down specifically on how it went down, like every night, how the phones work, like don't call me, or it was some weird shit. You gotta look it up. I was like, God damn, this is
You're taking notes?
shit. I had these notes for 20 years. Michael Blackson ain't got shit on me. No, these notes. No, I'm joking. Anyway, we like to end the show with things to watch, and Bill Burr was one of them.
It was a very, very good comedy show.
Very good.
Comedy has genres, don't they? Like
Three Stooges, mama?
sort of. I mean,
Okay.
that's a genre. Like comedians have different genres, right? Like, wouldn't you say like Bill Burr is like on the same kind of caliber as like maybe Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle because they're like storytellers,
Right.
and that can always bring that.
Yeah, true. I put them on the caliber as so rich and been in the game for so long that they don't give a fuck.
Veterans.
So yeah. But it's beyond veterans. It's like, don't give a fuck
Where does
about the material.
okay?
Because a lot of material's been cut. Like, so, I mean, go ahead with.
I was just gonna say like that's the kind of style that I've been liking a lot lately.
For sure.
Is that
The
kind of
material's raw.
right?
So, on that note, it's like, we just watched that Andrew Schulz tonight, which would have been yesterday when you guys were watching. The Andrew Schulz, so he bought his special back from Amazon for a lot of money. He brought it back because they wanted to cut jokes out.
Right.
Because they were too offensive. And he was like, fuck that. And they're like, well, you
have to buy out this contract.
Yeah, you got to buy yourself out of contract. So he bought it back and then just had a pay-per-view special of it where you had to pay. It ended up being like $18.
Less than $20, which is so cheap.
Right.
I mean,
especially if you have
granted-
a fuckload of people over watching it. It's like,
Yeah.
it was that good, though.
It was really good.
It was good.
He was on that caliber. If
He's
you
on
ask
that
me.
caliber of Bill Burr. Like, don't give
Just-
a fuck. I mean, obviously, if you want to cut jokes, take all this money that Amazon's going to give you and just let us cut a couple of your jokes. You got to be righteous to be like, nah.
Yeah.
He probably took a $10 million hit, but he probably didn't. He probably gained $10 million because he did
Because
it
of how.
on his own.
Yeah, and then publicized it that happened. So now people are like, "What
Right.
is he talking
He
about?"
he
now?
changed the game once already, with just putting shit on YouTube and just doing specials on YouTube,
right,
just like his own
right,
shit,
Right.
and just taping his special and just putting clips out. He changed the game there, but I think he might change the game again with this, like on how pay-per-view
stuff out there.
specials, like you're watching a fight.
Right.
And then it was like a Q&A thing afterwards. And
So it
like
was literally live when we were watching it today.
it was pre-taped.
Oh, okay.
It was pre-taped,
But it was taped live.
but it was streamed live. You know what I'm saying?
No. What's the difference?
He taped that special months ago, like a couple months ago.
Okay.
But it was streamed live. You can't find it anywhere else. It
Oh,
was
I see what
just,
you're saying.
you
Oh,
know.
I gotcha. Yeah. They
Jesus.
just like his little TikToks, because didn't we see a couple of those jokes on the TikTok or something?
Right. Just promoting it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's one to watch. It's funny as fuck.
It was funny. Yeah.
And then there's this Netflix. This is Dave Chappelle. Jesus, it was his acceptance speech for
Right, for
the
some
school. Jesus,
Some Academy of Arts, wasn't it?
yeah, I feel bad. I forgot the name. Who
Mm-hmm.
gives a shit? But it was funny. It was pretty much Dave Chappelle giving an audio biography of his own life to the kids, and but it was funny.
Yeah. It was
You
good.
know, it's
It was
worth checking
typical-
out. This is
typical
Dave
Dave
Chappelle.
Chappelle.
Like, God damn, Dave, you taped that, and you probably just made $20 million off of that. Like, they're probably considering that a Netflix special. You know,
Yeah.
like one of his Netflix
Was
specials.
this the closer?
No.
Okay.
What?
No, I forgot. This is the first thing that popped up. I Googled.
What? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, that was good because he again brought in
Yeah, he
real
definitely.
life, real time things.
Yeah, he told time when he was at school. Blah 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 boom.
And how
stand
important
out.
that was. to
Chappelle
him.
show, going to that, and Rick James, Charlie Murphy, and
Yeah.
just giving a rundown.
Yeah.
Look at you fucking yawn on the podcast.
I did
swear
not
to God.
even yawn.
I saw your mouth
jackass.
opening.
No, don't be a dick because I wasn't even yawning.
All right, that's it for our fucking episode. I'm about to beat this bitch for trying to yawn. Come back.
Yeah, rewind it. You'll
next
see I
week.
wasn't.
She went.
Yeah, just because you were talking
She caught that
nonsense again.
I shouldn't have
It's
said
like,
anything.
oh, here we go again.
This was about to yawn on the podcast, Lord.
I'm not afraid of you. Anyway.
I got my Instagram back, y'all. Shiggity Sharp on Instagram.
So he can start trolling you now.
Yeah,
And maybe
I
lose
will
it again.
Yeah, I'll fuck it up again. 5 months off Instagram. Kind of felt refreshing.
Yeah.
Kind of gave me a little, But,
Hate Instagram. No offense, Instagram.
oh,
Just don't use it.
Man, that's one of our sponsors, bitch.
I don't like how you can't look at a picture bigger. My eyes are going bad. But
Me
anyway.
too. Me too.
Yeah, I know you like to see them tits and asses.
Damn, girl, why you gotta put me on Front Street like that?
It's not. Why you make it seem like it?
Just watching Andrew Schulz.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? All right, we'll see you guys next week. Peace out. Back to the bar, bitches.